add much to the history of the issue, the way the funding rolled out, but there's an emotional content that I'd like to point out. That $34 million that was authorized, wasn't that also for public buildings? Schools and public buildings?
There was a separate appropriation, but both of them are relatively small.
Right.
I think it was schools and universities.
Well, there was the, I hate to be, please keep in mind, and all of you know this, the M and N doesn't mean anything. All it is when the authority was given to us in the Constitution. But M bonds are for schools, N bonds are for emergency facilities.
Right.
And we started issuing them both at the same time. Our expenditures in both were meager. They still are in the case of emergency facilities.
So, colleagues, Mr. Chair, we spent an inordinate amount of time trying to educate Oregonians about the big one. And it isn't, I hate to be cliche about this, it's not if, it's just when. And the problem that we have is making that eventuality real enough for people to do things. Get a bug-out bag, get a plan. Sure. They've come to rely on their local school district as the place that they'll rendezvous. We're educating our kids to go there. And, if they're separated or if there's a need for relocation or a need for emergency services. But what about those schools? When we started to look at the schools that had done their own retrofitting with bonding, we found that there was a robust effort to do those things in the communities. But a lot of that work hadn't been done. And it was simply beyond the capacity of some communities to get a bond passed.